I know, right?
I just have my brain turned off. It's easy. I don't have to think about anything.
Yeah, but have you
There's
thought
nothing
about
else
having fun?
I don't want to play anything else. I don't find anything else fun right now. There's no PvP game out there that I like right now.
Have you tried, and hear me out, a single player game?
Yes, and there's none that I want to play right now, and I don't want to replay something I've beat 1,000 times.
Have you?
The only one I was
tried it?
remotely interested in was Clair Obscure, and I don't feel like spending money.
Dude, it's on Game Pass.
It's on
Yeah,
Game
it's on
Pass.
Game Pass.
Yeah, then I have to uninstall something though. See, there's just
Speaking
the
of
reoccurring issue of me
Obscure,
just being lazy.
I was gonna say just
Very-
uninstall Destiny.
Oh,
Clair Obscure's way better. I'm at 50 hours and I'm still binging.
Unfortunately for me though, if there's no PvP, I will not have fun for very long.
Have you tried, and hear me out, Stardew Valley?
Yes, I have tried Stardew Valley. I tried it with you, Reba.
Yeah, and then you ruined my grass patch, and I stopped playing with you because I told you specifically not to mess with my grass, and then you did it, and I'm like, all right, I can't do this.
I don't even remember doing that.
This grass, man.
Oh, I do.
He was like, Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Yeah, no, I rage quit. I was like, no, we can play something else together, but I ain't playing this with you. You're ruining my fun.
I'll leave it to Reba to hold a grudge over the most pixelated game of all time.
No, I don't.
I
listen,
didn't even
it is my
know
game.
you
favorite
could
game.
do multiplayer on Stardew Valley.
Yeah.
Huh. I downloaded it on my phone and I still haven't played it. Same. Slay the Spire is a great game. Just means there's an element of randomness to each one. More or less. Used to be more kind of like tightly defined, but now it's like anything that's got randomness in it, it's a roguelike.
What?
I mean, that is the thing.
Oh.
That I understand what you're saying perfectly.
Yeah, no.
Everything
like,
is the
it's
Dark Souls,
Dark
of
Souls
this
of
genre.
something.
Chicken
And
wings
it's
was an
annoying.
interesting example, but I did get what you were getting at.
They're just like they're like ghost pepper wings. Ghost pepper wings are like the Dark Souls of wings.
Yeah.
Oh yes, my Carolina Reaper wings.
All right, but the pepper X sauce from
Listen up,
Hot
Nope.
Ones is actually pretty good.
Oh, it's super good.
Shoot down
It
the
actually
central
tastes
lights.
good,
Keep
but
your
it also
distance.
hurts like a motherfucker.
Let's stay focused.
That's how.
It's
that's what
weird
hot
how they
sauce
manage
should
that
be.
balance. Yeah. But I also don't really do that hot of shit because I'm way too fucking white.
Brother, you've seen what I look like.
Yeah, but
Well,
you're
yeah, but
Mexican.
at least you got a little bit of Latino in you.
I think it's the
You are
correct term
slightly
is
brown.
Latinx.
Hey, no. You don't fucking say that.
Latinx.
You don't fucking say that.
Latinx.
I know no one likes that. They don't care.
It's funny because Ghost is brown enough to be mad about it.
My Caucasian X.
No, he's not.
No, I'm more brown.
Trev ain't brown.
Yeah, you
We've
might be
seen
more
Trev
brown,
in
but I'm
real
still brown.
life. He ain't brown.
Down on the bluff.
Trevin could absolutely.
He's brownish. He's
get
diet
ready to
brown.
be dried.
He's diet brown.
Diet brown.
Diet brown. How dare you?
He is not even diet brown. He is.
June, I want your eyes on
He
the
is
sky.
Coke in the same way Coke Zero is. Coke.
Let's go, 6.
Crystal
All right,
Pepsi.
noble team, spread out.
Yeah, right. If it's Diet Coke versus Coke Zero, Coke Zero is absolutely better, and it's not even close. Diet Coke tastes like a bag of smashed assholes.
I will fight all of you on this. Diet Coke is so much better than Coke Zero.
This angle.
You're smoking
I prefer
literal
Coke Zero.
crystal meth.
I want my sugar in different forms. So I will drink diet sodas, but zero sugar sodas suck.
See,
Nah,
Coke
Coke
Zero
Zero
is
is
the
the
only
better.
one that tastes remotely the same as normal Coke.
I don't know.
I don't want it.
There's only
See, it's-
one diet drink that I think tastes good, and it's Diet Mountain Dew.
See, I don't like Diet Mountain Dew.
But have you tried Diet Dr. Pepper?
I don't like Dr.
Diet
Pepper.
Dr. Pepper is the
Diet Dr.
pinnacle
Pepper
of
is-
diet. Yeah.
Better. Than
I like
regular
Dr. Pepper Zero more than Diet Dr. Pepper.
Wrong.
Yeah, that's probably bad.
They
No.
make
I'm
a
talking
diet Baja
base Diet
Blast.
Mountain Dew.
Listen up, noble team. We're looking at a down relay outpost
No,
50 clicks
base
from
Diet
Visegrad.
Mountain Dew reigns supreme as far as
Yeah,
diet
Diet
drinks go.
Mountain Dew, great. Zero sugar Mountain Dew, ass.
No, that's ass. Zero sugar Mountain Dew is the one exception. Zero sugars are worse for me.
I like Baja Zero, actually. I always get
It's a,
that at Taco Bell.
that's a terrible opinion. I hate to tell you this.
That's fine, I like it. Fuck you.
Could be the
Now
missing
y'all
troop.
talking about
Let's
Baja
check it out.
Blast. Now I gotta get fucking Taco Bell.
But the question is, what are you gonna get from Taco Bell?
Oh no, I'm ordering Taco Bell because fuck movement. We live in an over-capitalist, fucking closed-off society. I can have that shit delivered to my door.
Customers.
Let's go, 6.
I quite honestly don't eat Taco Bell all
Probably
that much.
diarrhea.
Watch the approach.
Well, yeah.
You guys have weak stomachs if you're getting diarrhea from fucking Taco Bell.
Motherfucker, I'm over 30 now. I get diarrhea from everything.
Okay, well,
Fuck,
that's,
he's not
that's a
wrong.
different story. I mean specifically from Taco Bell.
Dude, I got IBS.
Yeah, see, that's
It
a whole
stands
other
for
issue
ID
altogether.
shittin'.
Looks clear from this
Uh,
angle.
you be a shit, Reba.
How dare you? Second of all,
How dare
that
you?
reminds me.
How dare you boo me? I know what makes you cheer.
Anyway, I have to enter my latest poop.
Commander, be advised, I'm reading heat signatures in that structure directly east of your position. Noble leader, I'm seeing heat sigs in the structure.
So is
Yeah,
Borderlands
Taco Bell
4
has
actually
a
gonna be good?
No idea.
I want to hope, but 3 was pretty bad. Gameplay wise, it was great. I loved the gameplay. The story was so ass. Yes, I know that I'm playing Borderlands for a looter shooter. However, I like the fact that the first 2 had an actually decent story attached to
I
it.
mean, yeah. Borderlands 2 had like an actual good story on top of all the fucking comedy, and Handsome Jack was too good to top. I just don't think they can do better than Handsome Jack.
Right. Well,
Banshees, heads up, Charlie 1.
well, okay, yeah, but also the villains in 3 were not good anyway. Like,
Yeah.
Nah, they were.
see, I'd be
mediocre
willing.
all
I'd be
day.
willing to like them if they were actually good villains. I still would probably be like, I like Jack more, but at least these are good, you know. But
Well, and the fucking humor in 3 was just like so fucking dated. Like it was the humor
All
in
right,
it was
hang on,
meant-
hang on. No,
What?
no, no. I'm tired of hearing this. The humor in all of them are dated. You've just gotten older since you played 2 for the first time.
Okay, good point, because Borderlands 2 does have a fucking Top Gun reference with a character
Because
named Loggins.
I finally played all of them. Yes, Trevor and I did manage to do it, and they are all just as fucking cringe as 3, writing wise. and you were literally just looking at it with nostalgia. They are all bad writing.
I
Minus the fact-
literally am playing through Borderlands 2 right now, and I can come up with an actual example of the difference between the two of them. It's that Borderlands 2, in their humor, doesn't overly rely on references that were very specific to when Borderlands 2 came out. Borderlands 3 very much does so. Borderlands 2 has shit like when that first mission you do for Hammerlock, where like, would you like to do battle with a midget riding a bullymong? If yes, then head to this place. If no, then you are sad and I do not wish to speak to you anymore. Like shit like that, where it's just, you know, yeah, it's dumb funny. It doesn't have to be related to something. Though, yes, they have
There's
like the
dumb
Teenage
funny.
Mutant Ninja Turtles one. They have the, I don't know. Borderlands 2 was just better.
I liked having the
It's-
Bullymongs named
I'm
Boner
not
Farts for the
disagreeing
entire
that-
game if you didn't do the
Yeah,
side quest all the way.
Oh yeah.
I'm not disagreeing that it's not a better game. I'm just saying that it is nothing to do with the humor is any less or more cringe. They are both terrible humor nowadays. I didn't really hate 3. I don't think Gearbox can go under 4. I think they have a chance to make a good game.
Yeah, I can't say I hated 3, but given the choice, I mean,
It's the thing is, you cannot play that game and like you know that nobody's going to be the Handsome Jack. You cannot, in good faith, play a Borderlands game and expect it to be a better villain than Handsome Jack.
nah. Which is almost what it seems like. What little I've seen of 4 so far, it kind of seems like they just went with like, this guy's just evil. Like he just sucks. Go kill him. Like they didn't even really try to make him a funny villain.
You don't really know yet.
I mean, that's fine with
Yeah.
me. I like villains that are just evil because I mean,
Yeah. And I mean, where else are they gonna go? They tried to top Handsome Jack with the whole fucking streamer twins bullshit, and everybody went, "Fuck those guys. We hate them, but for the wrong reason."
I don't know. I just don't think they were ever really trying to top Handsome Jack.
I don't think they were trying to top, but like their choice for 3 was
They were
not
just-
great.
I think they were just nitpicking streamer culture in general with that game.
Yeah, well, and then they tried to do the whole thing where they like humanize him and give him a tragic backstory, but it wasn't as good as Jack's. Like Jack didn't really have a tragic backstory, but they did a little bit of humanizing him.
Yeah. I will say the DLCs in 3 were really good.
Really,
I
really
actually
good.
really liked them.
Tiny Tina's is by far the best DLC in the Borderlands franchise.
Tiny Tina's is better. I
Tiny
like the
Tina's
spinoff
is
for
better.
Tiny Tina actually.
It's fan-fucking-tastic, and it actually tells a good story in it as well. It's all about Tina, like, reconciling her grief with what... Okay, well, yeah.
I'm talking about the spinoff, the actual Wonderlands. I like Wonderlands.
Wonderlands. I liked Wonderlands.
No,
a
I
lot.
never did play that.
Mechanism's been flash fused.
Can you beat it?
I'll dial up my torch, cut a way through. Gonna take some time.
Okay. We're en route to your location.
Yeah, I think that's more the issue they're gonna have. They're gonna go back to the Borderlands 2 style. I don't think they're aware of how much people hate that now. Like, it'll be good for the diehard fans, but
I don't know. They literally said legendaries are going to be easier to come by because they want people to feel like they're having a good time and actually getting loot.
well, then they also had that clip of a legendary in a vending machine and said, "Yeah, that's not gonna happen again."
That's fine. I don't need legendaries and vending machines. See, I'm fine with doing it for hours if I'm just looking for a specific role. Like, if I get the gun at some point, cool. But if I'm like, meh, I want it better, I'll go grind, I don't care. Oh, the bunker was such an easy farm if you were 0. I loved that boss so much.
Matt is still farming a boss in that fucking game. for some perk. I can't remember what it is, or some attachment.
I never really did get into the end game of Borderlands 2. I just kind of started new characters.
This kid is having the time of his life right now, not doing shit.
I haven't even paid attention.
Getting all the profit for it. Like what? What besides?
I'm with you, 6.
Yeah.
Can't see a thing. Noble 6, turn on your night vision.
Oh, that's good.
That was one. I clicked on YouTube real quick and I saw this weird ass thumbnail of like Elmo in a chicken body, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I see it's literally what we're doing right now.
I finally watched finally watched Fury. And gotta say, the actual story of the real War Daddy would have been a better movie.
Wait, what movie?
Fury. It was a good
Fury?
movie. I had unfortunately watched it after I watched the Bad Electrician's video on the real War Daddy. So it ruined it for me.
Yeah, I
the
haven't
real
looked
story
into
is
the real
significantly
story.
better. Oh, go watch it. It's much funnier and much
But
crazier.
Shia LaBeouf didn't shower for like 3 weeks.
He did in
has
that
to be
movie.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't he get like some of his teeth pulled too?
Shia LaBeouf did
Yes, that's
do
real.
well in that movie, but he literally just lived in that tank to do the whole method
Yeah, he was
actor
method
thing.
acting. Yep. I just think the real story is much cooler because they literally fought a train by themselves, a train full of fucking tiger tanks. Just because.
Ryan told me about that fucking boat that blew up a train.
Oh yeah, the fucking U-boat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Spartans, hostiles north.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, not as badass as that one British dude who had like a fucking bagpipes longbow and a fucking Scottish claymore that he took in a battle. And he fucking killed people with that longbow.
Fair. God, why did I get so many relentlesses just then? Oh,
Is it
another long
relentless?
closing time. Love to see that.
Fuck it, I'm gonna play Blops 3 campaign and see if it's any actual decent.
Head for the main gate. I'll brief you as you go.
It exists. I don't know that I'd say it's good. It's better than Black Ops 4, but Black Ops 4 also just didn't have one.
I played 1 and 2, and then COD fell off of my radar for like ever.
Let me tell you, Black Ops 3's campaign is not gonna make you want to play another one.
Yeah. as
The
long as it
only cool
gives me
thing
a-
is it has Elliot from Law and Order SVU in it.
Which one's Elliot from
Bald guy.
the bald guy?
Balding guy,
Is that
brother.
fucking? Oh shit! Is that what's his name?
Can't remember his name.
Fuck.
The old Farragut station has its own comms
Vincent
array. That should bring us back
D'Onofrio?
online with command.
No,
Force has an
I
anti-air
think his name's
No.
Kyle
clearing
something.
skies.
Okay, because I was like, Vincent D'Onofrio, that's a big name. That's fucking metal or Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah, no, not him.
Okay.
God, Full Metal Jacket goes hard though.
Full Metal Jacket does go hard. Yes, enable graphics.
Fire for effect.
Oh, nice. Me and Kenan did a watch through all that shit. Yep. Especially. Yep. Yeah, it's crazy the stuff you miss with that.
Head to Farragut station and get that comms array up and running.
I will say Eric Bana, really underrated Hulk. The Hulk movie by itself, the 2008 one, yeah, that was good. Eric Bana played him good. Oh wait, hang on. Oh yeah, that's not the Hulk Eric Bana played. Hang on. No, that's what's his name? Edward Norton. That's him.
Oh, I remember. I don't remember much about that. I remember his dad turned into a wave.
No, that was
oh no, that
was the Bannock.
2004 Hulk. That was,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the Bannock. The Norton one was him and Abomination.
Oh, okay, I watched that one too. Yeah, what the fuck was the one where his dad turned into a fucking wave?
That was the
I-
2004 one.
Just what the fuck was going? Yeah, he turned into a wave with a face, literally.
Yes, he was.
Alright.
He
In his
took the
defense,
form of
it's
water.
actually a villain, but
But
it
yeah,
just that movie did not need to be made at the time they made it.
I'm so glad you guys caught on to that because for a while I thought I imagined that shit and I was going fucking crazy.
Oh, that was
No one knew
yeah,
what the
'cause
fuck I was talking about because nobody watched that Hulk movie.
I mean, yeah, because he was a specific villain. I can't remember which one he is. Hulk has
I
a pretty
don't
big
remember his name either.
roster, honestly.
He does.
Yeah,
Yes.
he doesn't have a huge gallery, but I mean, he has a
You have
decent
to remember,
amount.
Hulk's been around for a while.
Good work, Spartans. Return to Sword Base. The rest of your team is inbound, imminent.
Well, he didn't want. Okay, he didn't want to be a Rhino. but-
Technically, he was trapped in
It's
a
like
military
saying Sandman
base.
wanted to be a fucking sandcastle.
Yes.
Scorpion.
I don't know. Green Goblin being an actual Green Goblin's a stretch. It's more like a
I was
dude in a
about-
costume.
Yeah, I was about to say. Hang on, let me see. Yep, well, let me. Not all of them are like that though. There's a ton. Venom.
Yeah.
Venom's not venomous. It's a symbiote.
But
Yeah. Venom definitely not actual Venom.
I'm looking at the rogue gallery. Hang on. I want to look at some more. No, you're most of the time you're not Kraven the Hunter. He's just a hunter. Yeah. Carnage. Electro. He has electricity. Kingpin. Just a fat dude.
yeah, I like.
Who's a Kingpin?
Fucking.
I'm about to say Kingpin is the one that's the most spot on the money because it's literally
He
just
is.
fucking
He is
mob
the
leader.
Kingpin.
Yeah.
He
But
is,
also
but he's also a mob
Kingpin-
boss that's like a fucking giant.
I thought Kingpin was like
Just J.
villains
Jonah
for
Jameson.
multiple people.
Mysterio. See, Mysterio's not one that kind of.
No.
That's like a special effect nerd in costume.
Vulture.
A
Old man in
vulture.
a vulture suit. Chameleon. He changes form to blend in with people.
Does they have a
Oh,
villain
God.
called Scorpion?
Yeah, I said Scorpion. Yeah. Morbius. Can't forget Morbin.
Gotta stay Morbin, boys.
I'm Morbin over here.
I still can't believe they got them to release that movie twice.
They almost did it a third time.
Dude,
That's the worst part.
If they could have got the 3-peat, I would have
Yeah,
lost.
they
my
literally tricked them into releasing it in the theater the second time, only for nobody to go fucking see it again.
mind. No, we just didn't know.
Dude, I remember when they did that, and I was like, that's insane that they did that again. I cannot believe they listened to these people on Reddit.
Corvette's hitting this base hard.
And then it was so good. If they could have gone 3 for 3, I would have been impressed for real.
I mean, yeah, that's just a feat to make a fucking studio, like, fucking fumble that hard to re-release their movie that no one watched 3 times. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's Hollywood, so I mean, I don't expect it to be bright, but like,
Yeah.
It's never not funny though.
oh
Alright.
no, it's hilarious.
What's the
So
situation?
was it Batman or Spider-Man that had Titan, the villain?
See,
Batman.
that's in the
That
Batman.
was
He's not
Batman,
really a
okay,
villain. He's in the Batman universe.
He's more. I don't know how. I don't want to say anti-hero. I mean, he kind of is,
He's
but
not
like,
even an anti-hero. He's
Yeah,
just
I don't know.
He's a really bad criminal.
yeah, I was about to
He's
say
bad at
just.
being a criminal.
Yeah, dude, he's so fucking funny in the Harley Quinn show.
God, he's hilarious.
I still
You
need
know,
to watch that
Batman
fucking
had
spin-off.
some
Man.
wild fucking Oscars. Polka Dot Man. Can't forget
Yeah,
Polka
Polka Dot.
Dot Man.
I mean, to be fair, Polka Dot Man is actually pretty scary.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
they
Isn't it
fleshed
Spot?
out a
Isn't
little
his
bit
name
more in oh no, Spot was Spider-Man, and that was into the
Oh.
was that into
Yeah,
the
that's-
Spider-Man?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Never mind.
That's what bothers me
There.
about the Spider-Verse movies. It's impossible to tell which one's which because their name is so fucking similar.
Wait, there's Into the Spider-Verse. That's the first one. Is the second one Across the Spider-Verse?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Across, and then the third one is Beyond. Whenever it comes out.
Yeah.
Noble team, longswords are inbound and ready to push. Orbital defense is standing by to take the shot.
No, it was never Batman.
Who the fuck was?
It was.
Slade?
It was Deathstroke.
Slade?
Slade is
It's
Deathstroke.
Deathstroke.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
His name is actually Slade Wilson, but villain name is Deathstroke, even though Teen Titans never called him Deathstroke a single time.
I think it was because of a Cartoon Network thing of like. Well, no, I think it was just because they can't say
because you
death.
couldn't call him Deathstroke.
Recon Bravo.
Well, because
Supply had to
Deathstroke,
start to
Taskmaster, and fucking
Love Taskmaster.
and there's somebody else, and they all look exactly the same.
Deathstroke, Taskmaster. I don't know any third one, but those two.
Uh,
are similar.
Did Will Smith play Deathstroke in Suicide
No, he played
Squad?
Deadshot.
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 Deadshot's the other one.
Yeah.
If he
I
actually
wouldn't say
was
Deadshot
Yeah.
looks.
No, comic Deadshot looks very similar.
Standing by to copy.
Yeah.
Or
Depends on
anytime
what he's wearing.
Deadshot's
Well-
animated, he kind of looks similar.
Oh, I guess
That
if he
was
had- no, I-
Has a
Wade
metal
Wilson
mask.
and fucking
I was about to say if he
Wade
wears his mask, yes. If he doesn't,
Yes.
no. And it also depends on
That's
which
what-
Deadshot. Is it the black Deadshot or is it the white Deadshot? Because they both have different outfits.
Yeah.
I can't remember. They're both different people. I just can't remember who's who.
Fuck, I don't know that much about DC.
I know a little bit about DC, but it's mainly like the Batman.
Let's just all be glad that Marvel made the executive decision to punch Captain Marvel out of the in-game fight for literally half the fucking fight. Because, God, I fucking hate Brie Larson with a passion. She's just a raging bitch. She got one Marvel movie at the time and was acting like she was top of the fucking Marvel universe. And was just fucking spewing all kinds of shit in every interview. It was so fucking annoying. But mainly she's just a cunt.
They may have intel we need.
Yeah, but she hot.
That's just all she has going for her. She is personality, nothing going on there.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. She's hot.
Yeah. See, Reba.
Y'all are easy.
She got
What?
Not hot enough to have a successful movie
Yeah.
though.
and she was hot.
I hate to
Not a
tell you
lot.
this, but are we
No.
just talking specifically Captain Marvel or just all of her movies
Captain
in general? Okay.
Okay, clear.
Because I was about to say, listen,
She was really
Captain
fucking
Marvel
good
was a
in-
really bad movie, but she is actually like a pretty good actress.
Yeah,
Yeah, just not to play Captain Marvel.
she
Or
was
that
pretty
movie
good
being
in.
bad, too.
Well,
The
that,
second one's
Got
not good
Pilgrim.
either. Let's be honest.
Okay, the second one's worse. What do you mean?
Yeah.
There's a second Captain Marvel movie.
Yeah, it's not great.
There was?
Huh.
Yes.
See, no one knows.
That's exactly.
Yeah.
The
Well,
first one
fuck,
made
what
money
that-
because it was the first. It was still at the peak of fucking the MCU.
Well, and it was right. It was
Yes.
yeah. So people went to see it because they
It
were like,
was
"I need something to
literally,
tide me over for
I
Endgame."
think 3 months before Endgame.
Yeah, I wasn't very long. See, I actually really like that movie though. That's a really good movie. Yeah, Ant-Man and the Wasp, fantastic. Quantumania? No. The first Ant-Man? Hell yeah.
Yeah. So, the Marvels, the second movie, lost at least $100 million, probably more.
It wasn't good.
No.
There's a gate to the
After I watched the first one, I knew I wasn't gonna watch the second one.
Uploading security codes to you now.
Unironically, almost happened with the second Thor. But the more I've watched the Marvel movies, the more I kind of like the second Thor. It grew on me.
The second Thor was okay.
Yeah. Yo, you're smoking crack, Iron Man.
Fuck
That goes hard.
You. Iron Man 3 was great.
See,
No,
I like
Iron-
Iron Man 3. The first one will always be the best, in my opinion, but I
Yeah.
like 2 and 3.
Iron Man 2 was kind of the fuddling around, like they didn't really know what
I
to do
think
with
it's
Iron Man.
I think it's the weakest of the Iron Mans, but it still goes hard. Still probably better than any other Marvel movie sequel.
Iron Man 3, they figured out how to give him another like story arc outside of, you know, the fucking origin story.
It appears that Noble Team's
Oh, you know it-
discovery last night was not an anomaly. Large Covenant deployments
Yes.
have occurred undetected.
Yes.
And we are now under
Yeah.
attack.
Also, his relationship with the fucking kid kills me.
No, yeah, you're right. It would have been.
Yeah, it would have started it rather.
Yeah. 3 was almost kind of his like alcohol arc because he had the whole party where he like blew up his own fucking mansion.
Or that was 2, yeah.
Oh, that was in 2?
Yeah, that was 2.
No shit.
That's Whiplash.
Yeah, because Rhodey stole the suit.
Give
Okay,
me a
that was
bad beat to beat my buddy's ass. It's still such a great line.
And 2 did
My
have
favorite line that Robert Downey Jr. ever says, though, is the fucking one where he's talking to the kid in 3. I can tell you're cold. You know how I can tell? Because we're connected. Fucking drives off.
Commander,
You know that
Also,
kid
fun
was
fact.
at the end of Endgame, right?
Yes, he's at the
Uh-huh. But no one knew who he was
Fun fact,
because a lot of
if-
people.
Yeah, no one knew who the fuck he was.
Which would mean a
Anytime you
strike
see
rate
Robert Downey Jr. eating something in any movie he's in, he was hiding food.
Yeah.
He's not supposed to be eating.
I mean, to be fair, if I was stuck overseas like that, I would be craving a fucking
Yeah.
Burger King Whopper.
Yeah.
It's also interesting because he's known for hating Burger King.
I think there's a reason for that too. For the Burger King
What?
burgers.
No,
Because when he was going through drugs, he had a Burger King burger and it tasted like shit.
it tasted so bad that it made him rethink his life, apparently.
Yeah.
He credits Burger King for him being sober.
6, Pelican inbound with portable bridge.
Yeah, Burger King tasted that bad to him. It made him
The story
rethink
I
his
heard
whole
was it
fucking
tasted
life.
so bad he drove to the edge of a cliff and threw all of his drugs out of his car.
Bridge in position, 6. Keep
Can you imagine being the dude at the bottom of that cliff going, what the fuck?
6. Take
Yeah,
that
right?
south road and see if we can get a
Hey, you know, I just quit. However,
I'll be
this is a
on
sign.
Yeah, that's why it's ironic that it's Burger King at the end of that. Yeah, he just hides food all the time. Like when he's eating the fucking blueberries in Avengers. Yeah, he hid those there.
Covenant are using it as a command outpost. Troopers on site have already engaged.
Yep. Yep, it was not scripted. It's so funny.
New intelligence. Friendly forces near the Covenant outpost have sighted a high-value target. An elite zealot, in fact.
A zealot?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Heimdall.
because
You
it's
didn't
just
know that?
Elba's really good at playing a
Take out that
big,
tower if you
stoic,
get the
kind of
chance,
scary dude.
But keep moving toward the spires.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, he's been there.
I think the only sequel that did not age any better for me, just for my disdain for the character, is the second Captain America. I don't like the second Captain America.
Dude, that's like the best
Wait,
one.
no, not the second one. The fucking I don't like Civil War because they changed the ending. That's
Yeah, I was
why.
about to say, what do you mean? Winter Soldier is the best Captain America movie.
Yeah,
Gun ahead of your location.
it pisses me off so much. I understand why they changed it, but it
Any
makes me
means necessary.
okay.
You haven't?
Ooh, Age of Ultron is good.
I would recommend watching everything up until Endgame, and then after Endgame, just give up.
Literally skip Captain Marvel.
I skipped Captain Marvel, and I skipped one other one that was kind of shitty, but I don't remember what it was.
We skipped something. I don't know what we skipped. Oh, we skipped the second Guardians just because it didn't really matter.
Yeah. Yeah, the
think they're
second
equal,
Guardians
but
was
it's
pretty
not.
good.
Yeah, I was about to say,
It's
the
good.
second Guardians was great.
Gannon didn't want to watch it, and I was like, I've seen it recently.
I like all three Guardians. I think they're really good movies.
I tried to watch
I
the
haven't
third
seen- I
Guardians
still
movie. I
haven't seen the
can't.
Dude, third one's so good. I mean, they kind of fuck with Adam Warlock a bit, but like, it's. I mean, yeah, he is funny, but it's still kind of one of those things where I'm like, you know, the real Adam Warlock, yeah, he would have been better, but also like, I don't mind those. Good movie.
Yeah, there's not much like relative to the Avengers saga in Guardians 2.
Well, no, they introduced Celestial. Well, yeah, that doesn't really relate to Endgame, but they do introduce
No.
Celestials. And then they just don't do anything with Celestials until like fucking what fucking movie is that?
Fantastic Four.
No, not. Well, I'm actually excited to see that. No, not that one. What the fuck? Eternals? Is that what it's called?
Oh yeah, Eternals.
Yeah, they didn't do anything with the Celestials until that one.
Did anybody watch Eternals?
I didn't watch it.
I did. I didn't like it.
Dude, something I watched the piss out of for a while until like they finished the original storyline was Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That shit went hard at first.
I heard
Sounds
that was
like a
pretty
good
decent.
show.
I stopped watching post getting rid of what's his name, the dude that becomes a villain. That's a good guy. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I'm just gonna go back.
Okay, it's the one that she was kind of half-ass dating. The main character was kind of half-ass dating him.
I don't know.
Oh, fuck. I think it's like season 4 is whenever that happens. That's when
Oh, why is aim toggle in this? Why are there so many fucked up settings in COD?
I don't. That is a weird thing for PC to be on.
Why? Why is that toggle?
Mm,
Yeah, do
I
that.
didn't think it was
There we
toggle
go.
by default. That's
Ugh.
what's...
No, it's toggled by default. I've had to change the mouse sensitivity was like super fucking low, like I could barely turn.
Yeah, that is normal for COD.
But that's dumb.
God.
I also have no fucking idea what's going on in the story so far. I walked up to one dude that just kind of like stared at me and chilled, and then the dude who I'm like going with just knifed him in the throat for like no reason.
Which
Like,
one are
I
you
thought He
playing?
was a good guy.
3. Black Ops 3, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the one with the actual bad campaign.
I'm not really even doing this for the story. I just want a hallway full of people I can shoot.
I will say, they made a comeback with Black Ops 5 campaign. It was pretty good.
That wasn't too bad.
Latest intel suggests
I
the
don't think I
Spartan
beat it,
Twist
though.
ending.
electromagnetic cloaking shields.
I think I was trying to figure out the whole thing with the radio in the basement and the safe.
I liked Black Ops 6's too. It was, like, kind of refreshing to go back to a Middle East-based COD.
I really liked 6.
Yeah.
Dude, if they ever made a fucking sequel to the 2 Medal of Honor games that they made, the last 2, fucking Warfighter and just Medal of Honor, God, I'd fucking go crazy. The PvP was, it was like Battlefield PvP without vehicles ban. And just the campaign was phenomenal. Because, interesting fact about the Medal of Honor games, every mission of the campaign is based on actual acts that earn somebody a Medal of Honor.
Only believes those spies
Like, the ending to the first Medal of Honor
location
is actually a recreation of the only Medal of Honor ever caught on video.
Frigate Grafton is on station, ready to kill that spire.
Also, did you ever play Medal of Honor Rising Sun?
Yes, Rising Sun went
That
hard.
went hard. Real hard.
Medal
Like,
of
for
Honor
an early
Frontlines
gen-
was my personal favorite out of the early ones.
I think Rising Sun
The
was the
very
only one I ever
first.
had.
We'll pick you up as soon as you knock out power to that shield.
I think Rising Sun might have been first.
Hurry, Lieutenant. We got a frigate inbound to blow that spire as soon as the shield is powered down.
Let's see. Medal of Honor Frontlines was 02. Rising Sun was probably first. Ooh, no, it was the next year. Rising Sun was good though. That's the one where you're driving the fucking boat and you get to watch the Arizona get blown up next to you.
Like, yeah, you literally are like in D-Day, and then you go do the whole Pacific campaign.
Yeah, because
You
Medal of
got
Honor
the dude with the
Frontlines
boom boom
is
stick.
Normandy and shit. Like, Frontline literally starts with D-Day.
Eh.
Yeah. Medal of Honor 2007, that's the one I fucking won. Or no, it was 2008. Oh, 10, what? Fuck. Oh, that was fucking, oh my god. I think it was either Vanguard or Airborne. Yeah, it was Vanguard. That's what it was. But fucking the 2010 Medal of Honor holds a special place in my heart. But the multiplayer was just something special. I loved the objective. Because you play both sides. You play either as insurgents or U.S. military, and through like, God, you guys probably didn't play COD World War II. It was like 2017. Oh, yeah, like 2017. You remember the fucking? Do you remember the game mode, Trevin, where it was like fucking actually pushing through a fight or whatever in multiplayer?
I know what it is. I don't remember what it's called.
I think the game mode was literally just called War.
It might have been. I don't remember much from that. I played it a lot.
That's how all of Medal of Honor's like base multiplayer was.
Saber is prepped and ready for launch.
But then you had like King of the Hill and shit. Medal of Honor Warfighter was shut down in 2023. That was the last time I played it.
Copy actual. Colonel Holland. Affirmative, Noble 5. Welcome.
And both of these games did good.
I'll be your control from here on out.
Like, they made a pretty good bit of money, and EA is just like, yeah, we're done with the Medal of Honor series.
Yeah, EA does that.
Rendezvous at Anchor 9 with Frigate Savannah and the other Sabers as soon as you're ready.
Because who was developing it? Danger Close, that's who was doing development for it. Interesting fact, Danger Close used to be DreamWorks Interactive.
What the fuck?
Yeah. They were DreamWorks and they were EA. They worked on a Battlefield game, I think.
We should head for the Savannah.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, they were a Los Angeles. Or wait, is this when they shut it down?
Multiple unidentified contacts.
They put the series on hold in 2013 and Danger Clips was shut down. And most of them moved to the Los Angeles studio of DICE.
Requesting combat support until we can bring them back online.
Sag.
Here we go, 6. Show them what you can do.
Oh, fuck, they made the Jurassic Park game, the Lost World Jurassic Park. Fuck me.
Defensive batteries are 56%. Hang in there, Saber teams.
No. I don't think the second one bombed. I thought it was the third one that did.
The third one was the one that was pretty bad.
Yeah, that's the third one.
No, yeah. What's it called? The Lost World Jurassic Park. That was in San Diego. Like the second part was in San Diego.
See, I thought it was the third one that actually bombed. No, the third one made.
The third one was the one that bombed. Yeah, the third one was the one.
The third one made money.
No, everyone hates the third one.
They might hate it, but it made 3 times what it cost to make.
Yeah.
Impulse drive signatures detected. Fighter class. Heads up, Sabers.
I said, yeah, none of these movies, like, it definitely was the lowest performing one.
Saber teams, use your guns to take down their shields, then hit them with your missiles.
Defensive batteries at 79%. Buy us another minute, Saber.
Whenever I'm talking bombing, it's normally. If I say it sucks, it's a bad movie. Whether it made money or not. I still don't think that it sucked, though. It just definitely wasn't as good as the other two.
What disappoints me the most is when shitty movies make money.
Yeah.
Rumor: Michael Bay is making the next Transformers movie.
God fucking damn it. Let it die.
Oh yeah, because they can't. Did you guys watch Transformers 1? Because they canceled what was supposed to be a trilogy of that, and I'm really upset about it. Because that was actually a really good movie.
Isn't it because the second one sucked?
Transformers 1?
Didn't they make?
Oh yeah.
No. The new animated movie. It's physically called Transformers 1.
Yeah, and it was actually.
It's not the very first Transformers.
Oh no, it did absolutely flop though, budget-wise.
Yeah, because they didn't advertise it.
Yeah, they did not advertise that.
I saw ads for that shit everywhere.
I didn't see that until the movie.
I literally watched
I
a.
usually see ads
I watched the YouTube documentary talking about it, and they purposely like slashed its marketing budget.
Yeah, they did.
I don't know if they wanted it to fail. I mean, like,
Oh, they
the
did.
budget was already pretty fucking high for an animated movie.
Honestly, that was the reason.
I mean, they did the same thing with Deadpool. They cut the funding because they didn't want that to be successful, and then they made it work. And then everyone loved it, and they're like, oh shit.
Yeah, it seems like this movie was probably already over budget, and they're like, alright, we gotta save money somewhere.
What happens to a lot of good movies.
Yeah, I really like that one. That was a really good movie.
Yeah, I just don't know that was ever. For a 100-minute animated movie, it had a budget between $80 and $150 million.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy for just over an hour of animation.
Activating marker.
Holland to Bravo 029er. Noble 5.
It was still a good movie.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
I'm out here 6.
They also weren't showing it in theaters for that long either. Like over here, they only had it in theaters for a week.
Echo 1, all systems nominal. Echo 2, good
Yeah,
to go.
it was 1 week. That was it.
Echo 4, all systems online. Solid copy. We are currently jamming the Corvette's comms. Hit it hard while it can't call for help.
Agreed. Saber teams.
I want to know what was coming out at the same time as it. No. Wow, that's an interesting release date for Sydney, Australia. September 11th. September 20th, 2024.
Where are the reinforcements coming from? I thought the target was jammed. Must be squadrons coming back from patrol, Echo 2.
Don't let any of them get away, Sabers. Kill them before they bug out and warn that super carrier what we're up to.
I just want to know what was probably in theaters. Yeah. Oh, we went and watched the new Lilo and Stitch. I didn't hate it. Like, they did a lot of good stuff in it. I kind of don't like that they sent Nani off to college. Kind of defeats the whole Ohana thing in my head. However, they kind of make it work at the same time.
God, analyze all available data on that Corvette. Find a way inside.
So it wasn't bad. Just.
Scans indicate a structural weakness.
Oh, hang on.
Top of the vessel.
Transformers was competing with fucking Beetlejuice 2. Yeah, Beetlejuice 2. The probably best sequel of any horror movie ever.
I did not care for Beetlejuice.
One or two.
I fucking love both of them.
I didn't care for either of them. I just didn't care for it. I like all the prosthetics and the stuff.
That's right, it's Beetlejuice, that's it. Which literally made 5 times its budget. I'll give you, it's a weird movie too. Like, it's a weird movie for some people. I fucking love it though.
In my opinion, it's Michael Keaton's best work outside of, not Birdman.
Batman.
Here we go. This is what I need.
No, not
full
Batman.
list.
He did a movie where he played a washed-up superhero actor that was trying to become a serious, like, dramatic dude.
I thought that was Birdman. Was it not?
Is that Birdman? I think that is Birdman then.
This is one of the places I saw a fucking ad for fucking Transformers 1. I saw it at the beginning of like watching the pre-credits things for Deadpool and Wolverine. Saw it in that. So in September you had Beetlejuice. Speak No Evil. I know a lot of people that That's not a movie that was released in theaters. Why isn't Netflix released on here? Yeah, they were pretty much exclusively competing with Beetlejuice.
Yep.
Interesting. Not really that interesting. There's other shit out at that time. I don't know what it was. And this is never gonna give you the full list. Okay, I also watched Red 1 at that same time. Or around the same time, I think. No, Red 1 just came out. How long ago? I was getting it on YouTube all the time.
Noble 6, get that Corvette moving toward the supercarrier.
Not now,
Head for
but I
the bridge.
was.
Find the nav controls.
That's whenever
Yeah,
they
no,
patched my fucking ad block. Yeah. You know what I did? Just admitted that I use YouTube too much to not justify just getting premium. Because I use it on everything. Use it on my phone, I use it on my fucking TV. Now I still have, my ad block still works on everything else naturally. Like it's still blocking pop-ups on YouTube right now.
It's gone, 6. Nothing we can do.
But I was just like, I watch it too much on my phone, on the fucking TV in the bedroom. Like it's worth fucking $12 a month. It's just worth it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spend money for something that was free for so long.
I mean, it was never really free. You just had to watch ads until you got an ad block.
Oh no, a long time ago there were never ads.
I mean, in like maybe 2009?
Move, Lieutenant. Put that
There have been ads for a long time.
to the supercarrier.
Yeah, a long time, yeah, sadly,
Well
but...
done, Noble 6. Uppercut initiated. Corvette is underway.
6.
Yeah, which is fine. Like, I don't give a shit about that, because it's not my fucking way.
No. In-video ads were in August of 2007. So you remember the 1 year of YouTube without ads?
Ain't no way.
Fuck, I don't even remember that. Yes! August 2007, YouTube launched in-video ads. 2008, pre-roll ads were introduced. So 2008 is the first year they were the first thing you saw. Then you got skippable ones at the end of 2008. Now, mobile ads didn't get introduced until 2010. Didn't know that. I didn't know that was so far out. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna say YouTube has had ads for a long time. I didn't feel like I. Boy, apparently the fucking trailers for Edge of Fate have not been doing great. Or not the fucking live streams they've been doing. The first live stream that they did like 2 or 3 weeks ago, or no, it was last week. I think it was either last week or week. No, it was last week. Yeah, it was last Thursday. was literally the same stuff that everybody's already made videos about. That's all they did was talk about that. Because Bungie already let content put out videos about it, which, interesting strategy. So that live stream was pointless, and then they did another one, and they just kind of... yeah. Then they did another one today that was apparently less of that, and more of Bungie tiptoeing around questions. They never answered whether there was a new strike or not. Like, just say yes or no. Yeah, no, they just didn't answer, which means no, but... It's delayed indefinitely.
Distance is closing on this vessel's refueling track with the Covenant.
Yeah, you try telling that to the Marathon diehards. Or Bungie diehard.
See, I still don't think they're going to cancel it because I think it's been in enough development that they're going to try to make some fucking money off of it. Even if it bombs, they have to release something to recoup their investment.
Yeah, but you see, they're just gonna fire everyone else and give what's this dude more Lamborghini money?
Yeah.
They don't fucking care about making money. If they did, they would do more shit that people wanted. It's a live service game. You want to keep it live? Do what people want.
Nah. Sony will never scrap their name.
This is Kilo Dispatch. All
Yeah.
available teams advance to try
Yeah, but then Sony will scrap actual good IPs. Fuck Sony.
Copy, Dispatch. What's the status of the tower pad?
I mean, look at what happened to BioWare.
Let's move these
Yeah,
civilians
seriously.
before it changes. Copy, Dispatch. 4-0 out.
I'll get me started.
In EA's defense on that one, Veilguard's just a bad game.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
like old BioWare. Yeah, Veilguard's not great.
Veilguard went on PlayStation Plus for free, like after 3 months.
Keep your eyes open, troopers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kilo 2-6, Kilo 4-0.
Oh my.
Concord? Concord? The fucking
That was Sony.
the $400 million game that
was
Sony did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't last a week. Yeah, I love that. Fuck Sony.
You know, one of the developers sold their fucking plaque that they got for the game to Goodwill.
Yeah, no, they didn't sell. They just gave it away.
Yeah, you just.
Oh, really?
To Goodwill. Yes, you
Oh,
can
never mind.
donate it, I guess.
Yeah, you don't.
Never mind.
You can get a tax write-off, but that's it.
If
Never
it's
mind.
worth anything, it's not worth anything. It's a failed game.
Yeah, but who?
I mean, someone could have bought it for $5.
Doesn't know that.
I feel like there's not a person on this planet that doesn't know how big of a failure Gone Food was. Which is impressive.
It didn't even really live.
I remember watching the trailers for it and just being like, I don't want this at all.
Yeah.
It just does not look like something I want to spend money on or even think about.
Picked up a friendly. Where the hell did he come from? Who cares? Spartan, assist. Evac Team 7 to Kilo 2-6. We have eyes on Traxxas Tower. Copy, Evac 7. Move to assist the evac. Over.
Oh, another game that surprises me. 2 is still alive.
What's still alive?
Overwatch 2.
Oh, yeah.
That game
Well,
is
that's
like, that is the Rainbow Six for Blizzard. That is their Rainbow Six.
Well, I was about to say, to be fair, they have a huge esports community. That's not gonna die.
And everybody
Corpse.
that tried to make an Overwatch clone has failed horribly.
Yeah.
Concord.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, I was about to say.
Also,
Overwatch
Rainbow's
is-
not a shambling corpse anymore.
Yeah. Also, weirdly, Battlefront 2 somehow got a massive player boost.
It does
Yeah.
that every year. It just gets bigger
true.
and bigger every
It's
year.
something Star Wars related and everybody plays it. This time it just happened to be like a really good Star Wars thing they released, and so everybody wanted to play it.
Yep.
Andor was fantastic, by the way.
Fuck, some
I
other
really
game's
like
supposed to be
Andor.
getting an update. Oh, fucking Red Dead Online's getting an update.
Yeah.
Yes. Which means that they're going to be delaying GTA.
GTA 6.
Yeah, they need the money for GTA 6. They need the money.
We need to buy more
Well,
short
it's a free
cards.
update.
And still. Yeah, but that updates generate. I'm not playing GTA.
What the fuck are they doing?
No.
I can't.
Nah,
I don't
play
know if
GTA.
I might play the single player. I don't know if I can go back to GTA Online.
I have too much fun in online just fucking around for hours. Thanks.
What are they updating? Red Dead 2. What the fuck is that?
Because they're probably gonna delay GTA.
No, I meant like,
So,
what are they? Yeah.
supposedly some undead nightmare kind of stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah.
See, I'd play that.
Yep.
I love
Strange
Undead.
Tales of the West. I'd play the shit out of that.
Yeah. Because they just put out an update for GTA 5 too.
What the hell's taking this thing so long?
I guess it's just a zombie game mode for online.
Yeah.
Not like a
really
full-on
game mode. It's
undead
like
nightmare.
more quests where you're investigating it, and I guess eventually it's gonna turn into that.
Okay, that could be cool as fuck.
Drop ships. Deploying to the courtyard.
It's the Telegram quest system shit. Gannon just went in the kitchen and remembered she had rolls in like 2 hours.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Happens to the best
Judging
of
by
us.
her reaction, I can imagine how they look. Yep. I never smelled them burning, so I just assumed she'd gotten them out already.
Okay, everyone find some cover. Stay sharp. We need to hold this position. Drop ships. Deploying to the courtyards. Watch your flanks.
Fuck, what else is... Something else interesting happened recently. Oh, next Halo game might get announced at the Halo Championship.
Halo Infinite, the 10-year Halo. And
Could
they
have been.
abandoned it. And by the way, that color only goes for that armor core. You have to buy it for this other armor core if you want that.
What do you mean? Coatings were universal.
Coatings weren't originally universal. They were locked to a
Yeah, they
specific armor core.
No, they were locked. Like, they
Yeah,
weren't
they were
locked.
locked.
The ones you get for free weren't, though.
See, the ones you get for free, yeah, they weren't locked, but if you wanted to buy a specific color, it was only locked to that one armor core. Like Scarlet Wake and Scarlet Skies, one was for Mark 7, one was for the Mark 5B.
Fuck, I barely remember that.
Farm remembers.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I don't care about the coding versus just picking your colors, because the original colors fucking suck. I'll die on that hill. The original color system sucked. The original armor customization was better. Yeah, it'd be different if that's what you had before, but that was never what we had.
Go ahead, try it on, Spud.
Yeah, and you never had it before though, so it's not like they
Yeah.
took it away from.
I don't know. Reacher's armor design.
Oh, their overall armor design, absolutely. I don't disagree. That's fair. I just launched Infinite. I want to look at all the shit on there.
Yeah, unfortunately, no one knows what they want anymore for Halo.
No, they've been like that for a while now.
Goalpost keeps moving. Yeah.
It's not even the franchise, it's literally the player base.
Nope.
They really don't.
Actually, you know what? No. I know what they want. They want Halo 3 2.
Yes.
And they don't even want that. You could literally remaster Halo 3 and somehow they bitch.
I know why. I know why they would bitch.
They'd still bitch though.
Yeah, because it's made by 343, not Bungie.
Because it's made. No, not 343. We've changed.
Halo
names.
Studios now.
Wait, it's not 343 anymore?
No, it's the Halo Studios.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Yes.
they got their whole upper management.
343 did what literally every dev should do whenever something bad gets released. They gutted the management.
East end of that tower. Other side. Entrance is on the other side. Spartan, over here.
The only thing that I think they should really do that fuck, I just lost my entire train of thought.
Probably not.
Oh, now I'm pissed off about it. I mean, we also don't know. I'm just jumping for topic because I'm gonna fucking forget. We also don't know what they're actually announcing at the Halo Championship. They could just straight up be announcing we're continuing with this, because everything to do with God, I'm so tired of hearing it. Unreal 4 or Unreal 5, sorry. Everything to do with that is literally just rumors. And at one point, they might have been hiring for that position. Or for somebody that has experience in Unreal Engine 5. But nothing solid ever actually came out.
Wasn't it for just that trailer that they showed off?
It might have been. I don't remember, so I can't say for sure. I don't think Infinite's a bad game now, though. I think Infinite's good.
Nope.
Infinite's campaign was pretty decent.
No, I like it. It's one of my... I think it's... I like it more than ODST for... Do I like it more than 4? I think I might like it more than Halo 4. I think it might be the best out of the 343 campaigns. I don't know. Halo 4's campaign kind of goes...
Yeah, but it doesn't end great.
No, that campaign ends fucking great as long as it should have fucking... As long as it would have ended there.
No, it doesn't end
But
great.
once-
I fucking hate the fight.
Oh, the fight sucked. I'm talking about the actual story ending.
Oh, story, I didn't mind that. I hated the fucking just, oh, cool, I planted a
Yeah,
grenade
but
on it.
Time of
And then they,
End
and then they
5 was
continued, that in the comics. Which I'm like, why? Why
They
wasn't this
were
just a
going to,
game thing?
motherfuckers! But the entire player base revolted because they killed Cortana.
Yeah, that is true.
Everything after Halo 4 is the fucking fan base's fault.
Pleasure jumping with you, Spartan. We'll hold this location. You get on that Falcon.
The thing is,
Unfortunately, they were the loud
I
majority.
think they had to because it was their first fucking Halo game. And the first thing you do is upset all the community. You're absolutely doing what everybody would naturally do, which is give them what they want.
Yes, some of us just felt like leaving the job half-finished.
You're right, Spartan.
Evac transport Delta 15 to evac dispatch.
Killing Cortana was absolutely the right choice. I mean, it gave Chief kind of more of a proper ending than 3 did. Because 3 still left on a cliffhanger.
Well, that's what people didn't want. They don't want him to be, you know, an established character. They want him to be their silent killing guy, like Doom guy.
Oh, that's
Always
stupid.
and forever.
All of the games were building up to Chief becoming not just silent killing guy.
And that's what they didn't like.
At the very least, they should have been done with Chief after 4. But then again, we also saw what happens when they make you play someone who isn't Chief in 5 as well.
Yeah, but that was just... Yeah,
Reach was successful,
I'm
yeah.
gonna say 5 could have also been good if it had slightly more cheap and less bringing Cortana back.
Yeah.
See, I wouldn't have cared about bringing Cortana back, but just everything in general was just...
Negative, Echo 2. I can't cover you. Do not take off.
Yeah, that
Like
was
most
not
games.
Well, yeah, and then also playing as Locke. He just... None of
It
his...
was one...
None of them were interesting, except for Buck.
Halo 5, you can tell that its storyline was not supposed to be that. Because it felt unfinished. Like, they didn't have a set plotline for that shit. Because they had to rewrite the entire fucking thing.
Yeah, because you saw the marketing for it, right? The marketing was completely different to what the final product.
The marketing was completely different. They were gonna make a different game entirely. But they fucking didn't because the fan base. What the fuck?
The Guardians?
Yeah. No one knew what those were.
Well, also the fan base fucking moaning about Cortana being dead and then bringing her back and making her the villain was certainly a bold goddamn choice.
But Halo Infinite, I think, solved all those problems with the way they did it.
Yeah, they acknowledged that 5 existed and then went, okay, but we're gonna like ignore that for a little.
We're retconning it without completely retconning it.
Yes.
And then they got mad about that. And then they got mad about that.
Yes,
but also, so, like, Infinite was a little bit of a retread of 4 because now, not really a retread. 4 was Master Chief not coming to terms with Cortana dying, and then she dies, and he sort of comes to terms with it, and Infinite is just like grieving period with his like AI daughter. It's weird.
It was basically him thinking like the same shit was gonna happen.
Yeah, except
like they needed. Yeah, they needed a Cortana copy, but he was like fully ready to like get rid of her because he thought.
Don't get me wrong, the weapon was a pretty good
weapon,
like addition. Yeah.
I mean,
it's
also
not a
literally just
retread of Cortana. So yeah, it's literally Cortana, but at the same time, it's not Cortana, and it's it worked.
Yes.
Well, by technicality, if you take like the little indents in the visor, those kind of do look like teardrops.
I need it
because he does have like 2 little like dots and like indents in the visor, like right where his eyes are.
You are clear for takeoff. Repeat, you are clear for takeoff. Go now.
God, we were talking about Halo, so I got on Halo.
Yeah.
Flying this Falcon.
I was literally just about to get on ODST.
But they could absolutely just say that, hey, we're gonna make we're gonna make more content for Halo Infinite. We're gonna continue where we left off.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they left it on a fucking cliffhanger with a new big bad race.
I'll mark the location. Complete their mission and take out the jammer.
I don't have
Possibly.
MCC on PC anymore.
It's getting close to the time I should probably be getting off.
Yeah, I was gonna hang out and play this game for a little while.
I got big
goes.
meeting in the morning.
Big meeting.
Well, not really a big meeting. It's a weekly meeting that I have to sit in. I tune out most of it because it doesn't pertain to me, and then I give a quick blurb of what I wanted to tell them. It's a service managers meeting, and I'm sort of related to service, though none of them are, like, yeah. It's a thing.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
I understand. Ooh, I'm very weak now.
Yikes.
Fuck, teammate, please. Oh my god, he's gonna get away. Yeah, literally doesn't matter what I do, that's overshield.
So how about the new Halo novel that's coming out?
Halo novels?
The continuation of Infinite story, basically like how they did with the first Halo game with First Strike.
That's why I don't really care too much about the Didact stuff, because I don't read the Halo novel, so I didn't know or care. I was like, I played the game and he died as far as I was concerned.
Yeah.